Hi there, and welcome to my art channel, where I talk about things that are no longer trendy, like Inktober. So, grab yourself a beverage, get comfy, and let me bore you to death. So I have taken part in Inktober, I think, for 5 years. I think I missed only 1 year due to business and what I had to do that month. It was just like not feasible in any kind of way. But I have taken part in Inktober of my fair amount. And in those years, I've learned a lot of things, and I'd like to share that with you. So the first thing that I have learned is planning. Planning is key, and especially planning your mediums and what you're going to be using. This 1 year, I was using pro markers, and I think like most of my markers went dry by halfway through. So that was fun, ordering new markers and making sure I was, finishing these illustrations on time because I wanted to do it every single day as per the challenge. There was another year where I think the ink bottle that I was using that year, it broke and it went all over my book, my sketchbook that I was using, so ruined that. Yeah, anything can go wrong, and you have to take account for that, and you have to learn how to deal with that. So, doing a monthly challenge like Inktober can provide you a lot of good insights on your own process as an artist, and maybe even things that could happen not just by doing trendy challenges like this, but also things that could happen in your professional work if you choose to be a professional artist, and things that you have to account for if you're doing professional work and what could go wrong and how to fix it, because your clients are not going to fix it for you. You have to fix it, and this kind of stuff can be very beneficial. So Inktober has taught me to be prepared and to be willing to improvise. And willing to improvise is definitely a skill you will need if you want to do professional artwork. Another thing that I've learned through Inktober is how mediums react to one another, because it was always a good time to test out mediums, which again, in hindsight, might have probably not been the best idea if you're doing a challenge and you decide, oh, I'm gonna test everything I have. Learn from my mistakes, kids. Learn. So, Inktober in the past has taught me a lot of things. Improvise, prep, and test. And be willing to test out and try out new things, because you can always come up with a brand new solution if you test it out, or if you're just desperate. And so, with years of experience of actually doing Inktober, getting everything prepped, ordering everything, planning the whole thing out, I was confident I was gonna rock Inktober 2021. Up until the point I realized that the gold paints I was planning on using will not arrive on time. So that was great. And what did I had to do? I had to use my old gold pen in the meantime while the paints arrived, which was very risque, as the gold pen was already drying out. So by day 5, the gold pen was dry, and thankfully the gold paints came in. So that was a stressful period right off the bat. Thankfully, the rest of Inktober went well. So the major thing that I learned this year is that even if you are prepped, even if you are planned, make sure you have plan B, C, D, and E, because you never know what could go wrong. And just like my Inktober challenge, recording this video also had its challenges. As you can see in the footage that I've prepared here, it's a weird angle. It wasn't what I was hoping for or what I was prepping to achieve, but unfortunately it did turn out like this. And yeah, I'm really sorry about the angle. It doesn't look that great. Hopefully by next time I'll think of a better setup and a better rigging system to record when I do, live illustrating, hopefully. So fingers crossed. And until that time, again, so sorry for the weird angle. I have included on the sidebar, you will see small video recordings of the actual Inktober posts. And in some of them, it is visible, but not in all of them. I used colored ink this year that has gold particles in them, so when you tilt the page, it has this really cool not a shiver, a shimmer, a really cool shimmer. And I think it's because of certain colors that shimmer isn't visible in every video, but in some of them it's chef kisses. And so some things works and some things don't. That's how it is. No matter how much we prep, some things are just not going to go our way, and we have to be prepared for that. It is a natural part of any process. It is how things progress, and without mistakes, we can never learn our lesson. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave you off at this point as I have nothing more smart to say. Not like anything was smart up until this point. But hey, let's pretend for just a moment. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of others, and much love. A huge thank you to all of my patrons who are just epic and amazing people. Thank you so much for supporting my art and for being a part of my art journey. And if anybody else would like to become a patron, you can do so at patreon.com/swampy. Until next time, much love.